Oh man, it has been so long since I've gone live. Twice a week we're going to be doing this now. Fixing my janky protein shake app build 1. It's showing up on YouTube. We got a link. Oh man, it has been so long since I've gone. And the audio is good. Okay, beautiful. What's going on? No one right now, I suppose, but what's going on? We are doing the first live stream of just build, which just is me building whatever I happen to be wanting to build this week. This week, we're doing a build of a protein shake tracker, which everyone will see all about in the YouTube video that we're going to publish next Saturday. But for right now, you're getting a little behind the scenes look at what that actually looks like. And we're putting this together. So although it doesn't look like much right now, it will. And you will see the whole process of how I built this thing and vibe coded it and designed it from start to finish. I had this idea when I was coming home from Christmas vacation, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build it. But I'm not gonna get too much into that because that's just what you're gonna see in the actual video itself. This is just gonna be building and coding this and prompting and doing all that and trying to build it out. It's coming home from, just gonna pause the music for a second, just see, you know what, I'm gonna build it. But I'm not gonna get too much into that because that's just what you're gonna see in the actual, yeah, okay, I like that. I like that audio. Just keeping that in the background. Yeah, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the chat. But for now, we are just going to be fixing this janky protein shake app. Okay, and I'm just now realizing that I don't have my Android set up correctly. So the stream's showing up properly, but I can't see where my Android thing is. There it is. Let's bring that over. Okay. Super janky protein shake. Did that break the live stream at all? Oh, it did. It did break the live stream just a little bit. Let's make that a little bit bigger. And there we go. That'll fit back in the right spot. Okay, so this morning when I did this protein shake, if I go to, history of whatever I want, I've got that. Let's go back to that. Go back to the shake app. Create new shake. Granola protein. Okay, the biggest thing I noticed, especially for using an Android tester on this, but on my iPhone this morning when I was trying to actually get this running, the keyboard was covering it. So you know what? I have actually a huge list of bugs here that I do want to fix. Bug list for you. When the keyboard opens, if I am searching for ingredients, keyboard covers the, so like for example I type blueberries, and instead of it looking like this where it'd be blueberries and then the keyboard would be beneath it, the keyboard would completely cover blueberries. I'd have to hit check mark and then I'd have to click blueberries and then it would pop up. It really just wouldn't be useful at all. Covers the window, which isn't a good user experience, so we need to fix that. Okay. An ingredient. The keyboard covers it. Make that window slightly higher. So we have servings, 1 to 2 servings, half servings, ingredients, drink it and log shake. This isn't really working on, also make sure. The phone buttons at the moment. Okay. Yeah, this, I don't even know what this, oh, that's just literally the history tab, right? Okay, so it works properly now. Actually, let me just do this. So I'll create a new shake, and I'll do the shake I did this morning, for instance. So we'll add in our whey protein, 1 scoop, banana, whatever it is, 1 medium banana. I'm just gonna put in everything I actually put in, because that's what it was. So Greek yogurt. Then we have water. Obviously, you're gonna have water in there. So protein powder, blueberries, banana, Greek yogurt. I also put hemp seeds in there, delicious. And then I also have a little bit of strawberries in there. So we'll do half serving of strawberries. Okay, so that's pretty much a full protein shake, very nice. And so then if I hit drink it and log shake, I'll say Josh's usual, and we'll save that. Okay, so now that pops up for Monday. So now if we click on Monday, oh, what the? Why didn't it track? Okay, interesting, it goes back down to 0 again as well. So let's just do that. And so we're just gonna drink it and log shake. This isn't actually using any device storage for the thing. Okay, interesting. Because I know it works because when I tested it on my phone this morning, it worked properly. I think it just might be an issue with the Android Studio. But, oh, no, okay. It just took a second to show up there. Okay. So I guess I just didn't enter it properly the first time, but yeah. So this needs to be, I need to have some other blank icon instead of that, just because the green, obviously green is if you completed it, like, and if it's not complete, then you shouldn't have that one shake. But then if I go to my history or I click into a shake specifically, I should be able to see what that actually looks like. But it's not doing what I want it to do right now in terms of actually appearing. So we're gonna get the keyboard issue fixed. And then the other main thing this morning is I want to be able to specifically, this is just because I want to be able to do it tomorrow, I need to have some way that I can load from a saved state the collection of protein shakes that I've personally done, just because if I personally want to make a bunch of protein shakes, or I have a usual that I do more often than not, I want to be able to just like quick load that, and it doesn't make sense that I have to enter the exact same ingredient list every single day if I have the same shake every single day. So we'll say we need to add a shake gallery. Is that what you call it? A shake gallery? I don't know if I'd call it a gallery or well, the naming is important here. Shake gallery, shake archive, shake collection. Let's just say shake collection. Shake where I can load shakes from, so that if I want to just quick load a shake and all of the ingredients, and then actually just into the builder itself. If I want to quick load things into the builder itself, then that should be how we do it. So we can just have a shake collection we can quick load the shakes from, quick load the shake and all the ingredients into the builder itself, or have the opportunity to save specific shakes to that collection. Shakes to that collection for later. Only if the user chooses though, because I don't want to have every single one like that. Okay, and I'm good with that for now. So let's submit that. We'll prompt that here. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment on this side of things. Yeah, because especially if you go to the... Actually, I'll wait till this finishes going. It's going to check all that stuff real quick here. And I do want to adjust it so it actually looks exactly like what we've got here. So maybe I'll pop up Canva right now and I'll just do some... I'll do some light... some graphic design so we can get that going here. Okay, so it's in there. And we'll get our iconography going. Actually, maybe I could even, if I wanted to, use those specific icons. Oh, you know what I bet? I bet you they would just be Google Material icons because it's a Stitch project. I bet you would be a material icon if I typed in like shake or drink. Yeah, that's exactly where, that's almost exactly where it's got it from. But it has a bunch of drinks and different icons for those. So, okay, I'm okay with that. I wonder if I'd be able to download that, like the actual code behind it. Like where is that icon? The actual code itself is so janky. Bolt peanut butter. Okay. Material oh, it's a material symbol. Okay, so let's check. Because I have it set to material icons. So maybe if it's a material symbol, that's the reason why it's not showing up here. But what one is it specifically? Because streak's there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's just local drink. Yeah, local drink. Oh. Okay, so that's literally just the icon itself. Okay, I'm gonna totally steal this from Google Material Icons then. So eyedropper this, and we'll take this from our shake here. Okay, so we need to have the black icon. Okay, and what do we have? Shake collection feature, all stuff is good. Okay, so let's just reload this app real quick. Don't know why it's using that icon. That's fine though. Okay, that's working at least properly now. So we've got history, shakes, and we can see that, yes, so we have one for Monday. Monday. Wait, are these the actual ones that I had on Sunday? Josh, oh, okay. Yeah, Monday. Okay, so Josh Shake 2. Okay, so no, it is saving in storage, so that's fine. Protein. Logs found. Okay, and so I can see Josh's Shake 2. And now if I want to load from memory, is there a, yeah, Shake collection. I guess maybe I have to add it to the collection. So let's add a normal one here. And once again, we'll do what I've done, because that makes the most sense. I want an actual strawberries. We'll do half a serving. Because if this works, this just makes things a lot easier because I instantly have a baseline to go off of. So vanilla way, all that. seeds, which are a ton of protein. Okay, can't forget the banana. Because I want the customization, because notice how it's changing colors as I'm adding specific things. So blueberries, strawberries, very purple. Add the banana, now it's more of like a beigey kind of purple. And then finally, we'll add some water as needed. Because yeah, if you use coconut water, if you use whatever. Okay, so there we go. So now, yeah, so there it is. There's a save to collection button. So shake collection, we're gonna hit save to collection. Okay, and if I hit shake collection, does anything happen? This is the question. Does anything happen? Okay, it says save to collection, drink and log shake. Josh Blueberry. Okay. It takes us to history. Okay. Josh Blueberry. Okay. Okay, well this is going here. I am going to create some of these. So we have that in there. So I guess I really just need, I probably need to fill it, right? Well, what's my user interface look like again? Yeah, it should be filled. It's black, because right now it's, oh, see, there we go. Yeah, unnamed shake, and then we've got all the ingredients here, and we've got the load button, so it's just taking a second to pop up. Okay, so shake collection, I can see unnamed shake, and then unnamed shake has been loaded to the builder. Okay, boom, look at that, excellent. So if I hit save to collection, unnamed shake has been saved to your collection. Okay, great. If I delete that, remove it from the collection. So now let's say I've got my shake right here and I go save to collection, unnamed shake has been saved to your collection. Okay, and then if I go shake collection, we can see, shows up there. Great, plus 4 more, we have a load or trash can button. That's all I wanted this morning. That's all I wanted. That's all that I needed this morning. So I'm good with that. Okay, great. Don't ask to. Okay, when they save a collection, give them the option to name it. And if it's already named after saving to collection or loaded from a log shake, don't ask them to enter a name when they log it to prevent redundant entering. Excellent. Okay. Nice. So let's adjust our weight here. I probably want the icons to be thick. They're very thin right now. Grade. Yeah, we'll do a high grade. And then optical size, 24 is good. Because these are all the new material symbols. And we'll fill it. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I want. Okay, so we'll do local drink filled. And then let's look back at our use UI here. It's filled, but it's in red if they missed it. So I also want that because we're gonna have black in a green background if they've done it, and I want red in a slightly more pinkish background if they missed it. So let's take that from our UI here, exactly what color that is. And it's still going to be filled. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so those are our icons now. And then I will just get another black icon here, but I'll have it be unfilled if it's the current day and they haven't done it. With the dotted, yes, 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 yes. No, that makes sense, that makes sense. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we'll call this drink filled black. And then we'll call it drink filled red.svg. And then we'll have drink unfilled black.svg. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we've got that. It's cooked away here. Okay, good with that. And where's my Android? Okay. So, okay, so let's see if it works. We'll load this from an unnamed shake collection. And if we go and drink it log shake, doesn't ask me for it because it's already, we already know it's called unnamed shake. So yes, great. Today's shakes, we've got 2 of them. Great, fantastic. That is exactly what I want. Okay, now we gotta fix this because I wanna update that. So let's swap. I'll go into my full screen here for a second and we'll swap. We're gonna keep all that because it seems to be working properly, and we'll go into our editor. Components, or actually assets, yeah. And I'm just gonna drop those 3 new assets I just created, or I got from Google in here. Pop back over to agents. And there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna say in the streak section at the top, here is the logic for how the icons are displayed in the days. Actually, I also, just because I want that hex code, oh, I already have it here, F87171. Okay, so F87171 is our red one, or pink icon, I guess. So in the streak section at the top, here's the logic for how the icons are displayed in the days. So we'll say, so for a day where the protein shake, we'll say where 1 protein shake was filled, was entered, use the green rounded square with the, and then I'll say, what did I call that icon again? I didn't call it local drink. I called it drink filled black. Drink filled black.svg. With drink filled black.svg. If they missed it, there were no shakes entered, use at drink filled red. And if it is the current day, but no been entered today, use at drink unfilled black. The white background and green dashed borders. Okay, let's see how it handles that. I feel like the instruction's pretty clear there. This should ideally fix those icons, because if you notice that they're like that, so we really want to make sure that those are using the proper icons. We have filled black, entering unfilled, and for the current day. Okay. Because we want the streak widget to have those icons in there. Ooh, yep, there it is. There it is. Mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, so that's one. So that's our solid icon. I don't like the way that last 7 days and streak show up as compared to how I designed them, or how they were designed in the pull that up. What am I missing here? Yeah, the streak was much bigger, and last 7 days was at the bottom, not the top, so we'll need to move that over. Yeah, that's probably fine. Honestly, if it fills in like that, because then it would look more in line with what I designed in the user interface. I don't have it up on the stream right now. Maybe I should overlay that. Well, I guess we're building it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, just getting this logic working properly is fine. So we'll bring over. Okay, so solid if the protein shake was entered today. No, solid if the protein shake was entered at all on those days. Solid but red if they missed it, and then just unfilled but dashed if they didn't. Oh. Okay, it worked for a second there. I saw it. I saw it work for a second there. And now it won't even load. Oh, it probably won't load actually because I don't have those icons assigned. Yeah, that's probably why. It's probably because I don't have any of those icons assigned. It's so strange why it uses that logo. Yeah, okay, we'll rebuild it from scratch. So this way, I really should replace that with an actual app icon. Okay, still not working. Interesting. What is going on in the code here? Let's check out, what is this? Streak widget dot type streak. Okay, so determine which icon to show. Fill. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Okay, I can see what it's doing here. So it's imported the SVG files and then it's attempted, because I named them unfilled and filled, it's attempted to manually put them in. If day is logged and it's not the future, then have the icon be replaced with green color. Okay. Yeah, but now it's doing that. Red color, else if it's today and there's not a day logged, then unfilled black. Okay, actually no, that does look right. So what am I missing here? Yeah, so see how it's done some of the styles where it's, yeah. It's completely removed them. So funny. So funny. Yeah, it literally just got rid of those icons because it's like, oh, I don't need those icons anymore. But it's inadvertently removed those. Okay, that's fine. What's another prompt? Okay, so while that's prompting that, let's figure out what the next thing that I wanted was. So today's shakes, 25 grams of protein, 40 grams of protein, 40 grams of protein, unnamed. Being able to name things and rename, because it's a local app. I should actually go and design probably some of these icons at the bottom, because these are all generic. Oh, this page needs to be completely redone, because there's no logic here. This was just ripped straight from this. 1 month, 3 months, all. Yeah. Profile. I never actually put this in. Shake capture shot. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not going to work again, because it's just trying to fill the SVGs instead of actually, yeah, see, it's trying to do that. Yeah, it doesn't, trying a different approach. Because it's an SVG, it doesn't know that it's supposed to just put it in there as is, so it's having trouble putting that in there. So, okay, I'm just going to go and take this over when this is done. Yeah, because it's like, oh, I fixed the SVG path. No, okay, we're just going to undo all that. Let's, yeah, we're going to roll back to that point, because at least we have the icon there. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to do some manual coding. So we are going to import our icons here. So we'll say, yep, we'll say import, not drink filled. I didn't call it drink filled black. Oh, I did. No, what am I talking about? And then drink filled red. Yeah. What the? Okay. There's no drink unfilled red. So it's drink filled black, drink filled red, and drink unfilled black. From assets, drink. Oh, well, that's another thing. It's that they're all imported with the wrong names. All of these things cause issues. So let's go and adjust that. And we'll save that. Okay. Why are you having a problem with that? It's declared with values never read, and it cannot find drink underscore filled underscore black dot svg. Okay. Nope. I'm not gonna listen. No, I'm not listening to your stupid suggestions now, because you don't actually know where you're going. Okay, dot slash assets slash. Okay, so it's just a single dot dot. Yeah, dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, got it. Excellent. It's as if you can't even see what you're looking at. That's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy that for now. In our view down here, yeah, fix the imports. Why are you not? I might just put this as a PNG if it's having that hard of a time. I assume it's because it's React Native. Yep, React Native doesn't support SVGs directly. Well, you know, man, I forgot about that. Oh, man. That's funny. This is the problem with swapping back and forth between React and React Native in the same day, is that I get what I can do in one framework mixed up. Okay, so we're just going to do that. That's fine. At least I know what I can actually go ahead and do. So let's put the editor away. Go away, editor. Okay, so let's try this again. So we're going to have red filled, local drink filled, and we'll have one that's, okay, so filled, and then a filled black one, and then an unfilled black one. Cool. So try this again. We'll say red, we'll say drink, filled red.png, do drink filled black.png, and we'll do drink unfilled black.png. I'm going to make this protein shake app work for myself, because if it doesn't work for myself, I'm going to have to pay for another app that's going to charge me $40, $50 a year to track all my calories, but I don't need to track all my calories. I just need to track my protein shakes. Okay, so once more with feeling. Drink filled black from drink filled black and all those. Except we don't do that. We do PNG. Yes, that's right. Drink underscore filled underscore black.png. Assets dot drink filled black dot png. Okay, excellent. So let's go and actually put this in here. So let's see. I have this currently based on styles glass outline. Okay, so now this is all the heavy lifting that I don't want to do. I'm going to say I have imported 3. Actually, you know what? I won't do that. I'm just going to use the same prompt I used earlier. Except I'm just going to replace my misuses with what they actually should be. Drink. Drink filled black.png. And there we go. Now it's attached. So now it actually knows what I'm talking about. Drink filled red.png. And then we'll use, make sure these are not SVGs, drink filled. If it's the current day but no shakes have been added, use drink unfilled black. And this is referencing streak widget. Okay, that should be good. Because this looks like a bit of a juice box right now. I don't know if you can see, like on the Monday thing, like if we look at that icon, it looks like a juice box, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want to do. So we're going to update that component so that it's actually going to import all of the images that I want specifically, and we're going to get those replaced here on the double, and hopefully it fits that logic. So there it goes. So we get rid of that juice box looking thing. And we'll replace it with some nice icons. Depending on how it looks, I'll see. I might have to turn the optical size up or increase the weight. But we need to make sure the declarations are all proper. I find it interesting that it's having a bit of a difficult time. Yeah, log days with green tint on a green on a square. Like I'll say keep all, but then if we go back to our editor here, well, you can see what do they actually do. So from assets, so it's imported them correctly. We've got the images on here. Streak widget says the week, last 7 days, streak, and then but if the day's been logged, meaning we have a protein shake and it's not the future, icon is drink filled black and icon's tint color. Oh. Where is the actual icon though? Interesting. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. I really don't want to rip this out and build it up again from the ground, but I will if I have to. Because we can see day icon here, flame emoji, that all looks great. Last 7 days. And the icon shows up properly. Or not the icon, the CSS shows up properly here for that style sheet. And it's set to contain. I mean, how big are these icons? They're 24 by 24 pixels, so surely it shouldn't be too big. Interesting. Okay. We're going to try refreshing the Android bundler or simulator again. That has happened before in the past where I've imported new assets and it's gone ahead and been like, yes. Still nothing. It's a small thing. I don't understand why it's not working. Just import the images into the boxes. Yeah, just display the images as is. It does not need to be overcomplicated. Except they aren't. Okay, while it's looking at that, I'm going to see what's going on here. Does it understand what that is? If the day is logged and it's not the future, day of the shake entered. Except it's not a green filled icon. So interesting. This is such a simple thing. Like I've got to be missing something here. What am I missing? Is the icon just the same size? Like icon source, styles, dot, icon, image, border. What am I missing here? What am I missing? All right, we're gonna bring it back up on this one. We're bringing it back up. They're required. Assets. Drink underscore filled underscore black dot PNG. They're all PNGs. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last 7 days. Streak. That's the icon source, which directly puts them there. Yeah. I'm so confused. Okay, let me reload this real quick. Okay, yeah, so it was just not loading properly for the icon. Yeah. What the heck? And there's an infinite loop, so it keeps asking over and over again. Cool. Cool, so let's see. So it's running it constantly. It just needs to run the first time. All right, that makes sense. At least we have our icons working now. So it's checking over and over again. Okay. But at least we have our icon to appear. Am I crazy? I think it just literally might be my screen, but it looks like there's like a little bump in the middle there. I don't think so. Okay. Should be good now, right? So let's try this from scratch. Get all of this out of here. Okay, cracker back open. Let's see what we got. Shake, new update. Bundling. Okay, now are we going to be pulling from, ideally not a blank, 1. Okay. So future dates, no icon, null. Green filled icon for today, not enough logged. Okay. For future, yeah, well actually we'll swap it. We'll swap it a little bit because now that that's working there, seeing all the dates in the future just be empty, that doesn't really work for me. I mean, from a UI standpoint, like I get having the missed one, I get having the filled and unfilled, but I want if today's logged or if it's today, else past day, no shakes, red fill icon, current day. Future dates, we'll just do drink unfilled black. Yeah. Okay, so that looks fine, right? Should they be black though? How does that look from a UI standpoint? It looks, honestly, it still looks a little big. Like what if we bring it down to like 24? Okay, yeah. I didn't even go even smaller than that. 20? No, 20, 22? What do you think? What do you think, chat? 22 or 24? I think that's good. That's good right there. Okay, and then there's a kind of an awkward thing. I know I designed it that way so that the streak would be on the side here, but there's no reason we can't just have streak be. How does Duolingo have their streak? I don't even know how Duolingo actually has their streak. Let's just put it to the side though. So streak container, and we'll say align items flex end. Oh, actually, no, that's not what I need to do at all. I need to actually bring this out of this view into this view, and then we need to get rid of this view entirely. And then we will make the streak container, we'll say display flex and flex direction row, no gap, no items align center. Okay, I don't know if I like that. What do you think, chat? I don't know. How do I? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we just take the streak out of this part entirely. Like I know that's how I originally set it up, but like if we just get, oh, what did I do? Oh, I didn't get rid of all of it. If we just got rid of that entirely, last 7 days, that looks much cleaner, right? That looks much cleaner, and it doesn't have the same issue where streak is here. Whereas look at all this in the top right-hand corner. All this white space up here. I guess you can't see my cursor over the Android simulator. But yeah, see all this white space in the top right corner. So much free real estate there. And even the shake, track your protein shakes, like we don't need to say track your protein. We don't even need that on the home screen. Let's just get rid of that. And okay, maybe have the header spacing there. No, let's look back at the UI. The UI, we at least had those. Whoa, what did I do? What did I do? Okay. I clicked on the magnifying tool for a second is what I did. Yeah, like look on that side, we've got like weekly progress at the top or home screen or something, but we don't have that on any of the other ones. Or not on the other ones. We don't have that actually implemented into the app. But I don't see why you would really want to have that. I am unsure about what I want to do here. Do I want to put branding up there? I mean, it's an app. You don't really need that space. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go reduce the padding at the top. So we'll crank that down to 60, 20, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. The streak's just not in there though, so I don't know how I want to do that. Today, 3 shakes of protein, and then yeah, the whole today. I don't like the today as well. We're gonna move that around. This is also on our streak widget, builder screen. Yeah, like today's. No, because this is the builder. This is where they're building it. So we'll say today's shakes. I'm just gonna comment it up for a second, just to see what would happen. Just want to see what would happen. Streak, keep the streak widget in there. Comment all that out. Yeah, what if we just had... Because we don't want to overpower. So we say today. Like, what benefit is that actually telling us? Because when you hit create new shake, it all makes sense. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so when it's on this by itself, the today's mix and this history in the top right corner don't appear until I've actually hit that, which means that's part of the actual builder. So, yeah, today's mix. Let's get that out of there. Do we actually need that in there at all? No, I don't think I do. And then we'll say styles header. We're just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, keep it consistent. Keep it consistent. No, okay. Streak widget, and then the shake card. Something's got a massive padding top here going on. And I want to find it. Ingredients list side, is it? No, that's fine. That's probably it. Is this the modal? Daytime picker. This is all on the build screen, right? Yeah, it's all on the build screen here. And then is past date. Or is that streak widget logs? Is that what caught? Nope. No, that, because that's what has a top part. And then insights. Why does the insights need so much room? Okay, I really don't need this. Or if we do put a styles.header up there, let's not give it a padding top of 60. Let's give it a padding top. Yeah, today's mix. Build your perfect fuel. And if anything, we want that to be swapped because the last 7 days, the streak widget is going to be on everything. So why is it even below that to begin with? Streak widget is our header. That acts as the header at all times. So let's move it up there. Like why would it be anywhere else? Nope. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I'll take it out of there. The fact it jumps. Like, it's jumping because this exists at all. And this needs to go. Yeah. And then streak widget, which is down here, should always just have the same. Margin top 20. Yeah. But then that margin just gets completely deleted when it's imported to the build screen. We're not putting it there. Why is it moving so much? Like, is it a pixel specific thing? Yeah, okay, 26 pixels is apparently the closest we can get it so it doesn't move. So we'll say create new shake. We'll say today's mix. Okay, great. So now whatever it is I'm commenting out here, bunch of if else's. I can adjust that later. Yeah, that's fine. That's all of our stuff. Okay. So what that's telling me is that there's no actual space issue. This is the only thing that's commented out. And that's the header. So that means the today's mix section just has an insanely thick bottom. Yeah, margin bottom, 8. Why does it need, oh. Why does it need a margin bottom? Why do any of these need a margin? Insight card, shake card, shake visualization, ingredients. Like, none of these explain where this stupid space is coming from. Build your perfect fuel. I bet you it's all of these. I bet you it's this. I bet you if I remove this, Oh, no, that's proper. Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. So we'll pop over the agent. We'll say this code today's cool. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so then that should fix the issues with that. I like this, how it's not filled properly. Today's mix, build your perfect fuel. I will fix, the bottle is just gonna be adjusting it until it actually looks the way I want. The bottom part filling up is great. It's just the cap's a little janky right now. I still think it should look like the actual protein shake that I've got to the right of it there. That was what I have in my mock-ups. I wonder if I should just export that as a PNG and then render it over top. That would kind of be going... Would that be going too far? Because instead of trying to make the... No, because if I try and render it and then there's different devices and there's smaller... No. Okay, I won't do it. I won't do that. I won't do that, chat. I will not do that. That would be too much. I do think the height problem with the ingredients is going to be an issue later in the line though, so I'm probably going to fix that today. Honestly, the first day of using this was great in that it worked exactly as how I built it to work, and then I wanted more afterwards. I was like, oh, you know, it would be a great feature to build on here that would make it so much easier, being able to load from a, you know, collection or whatever. Okay, let's see this. So let's see if this works now. Today's mix. Okay, okay, so that's fixed the lining up problems, but this issue is still it's still reserving space though. I can see it. I'll keep this because it did fix that. But I'll go back to my editor here. Okay, so I can clearly still see Insights is taking up room, because yeah, if I remove it, then it's not there. Yeah. So insight card, doesn't matter if you do that insight card, because padding is going to cause it to be like that. Border radius, margin horizontal is going to cause it to be like that. Gap is going to cause it to be like that. So that it all needs to go. It all needs to go. It's still doing it. So insights don't like this great. Yeah, insights have to be greater than 0. And then insight icon and all of these things. They need to go. They need to go. They need to get out of here. Simply because we don't need them. Yeah. You know what? I'm almost at the point where I just want to remove this. Because if I comment that out, I can see, yeah, like it fits perfectly. So this is still reserving space even when not shown. Submit. Okay, while it's working with that, I will go back to the original thing here. Yeah, show insight cart. Give it a nice state. Okay, we'll remove the duplicate state here. That should fix that issue. Shake collection. Where do I want to put the shake collection? Okay, well that fixes that. So that's a nicer looking dashboard here. We go back to home and then we go log shake. Yeah, it just pops up. Okay, I'm seeing where I've messed up now. Okay, so we're gonna keep that because it did fix the alignment issue. But in now actually removing this, there is now a bunch of, oh, yeah, no, you were, okay, I was ready to accept what you said, but there now needs to be a margin bottom because this container now doesn't have enough of a margin bottom, so oh shit. Stop zooming in. Oh, interesting, interesting. Is the button shaped like that on purpose? No. Wait, hold on. I'm curious about this. What is going on here? Oh no, that margin bottom is just covering it completely. Yeah, okay, so that's the issue. So we'll go 10. Good. Okay, so we have our icons. I still think those icons should be a little bit thinner. I think they should be a little bit thinner. Like not completely. Yeah, it should be thinner. I'm gonna replace it with a thinner icon. I'm doing it. I'm a stickler for the details, what can I say? Drink. Unfilled black thin. Yeah, I'm a bit of a stickler. Okay, so we'll drop that in there. And for streak widget, we will say black underscore thin. Yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, it's okay to be a stickler if it makes things better. So there we go, today's mix. Add ingredient. Okay, now the only thing, if we're treating these as two separate pages, I want to be able to have the actual collection for the shakes visible, not here, but on the main page. So there's no reason for me to do that by manually doing that, so we're going to prompt it. We're going to say move the to the home page and not in the builder, and say load past shake. We'll say use saved shake. Yeah, use saved shake. And we can replace the book icon. Drinks. Is there any other icon on Google Material Icons that I can use? Drinks. No. Fridge. A fridge icon would actually be... Ooh! There's a fridge icon. Hold on 1 second. And make it super thick. And done. We've got a fridge icon. Okay. Okay, yeah. So instead of that weird bookshelf icon, fridge, unfilled, black. Yep, that sounds good to me. Okay, so we'll put that in there. So we'll go back. I'll copy this for now, but I'll go back to my editor here, and we'll add that fridge asset in here. Nice. So use save shake. Also replace the book emoji with @fridge untitled black. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward, right? We'll submit that in there. Very nice. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I've been streaming for an hour 15 already. Wow, we're cooking. Already fixed what we've been struggling with. So there we go. We're doing this twice a week now. By the way, this is gonna be something new. Because I've never actually committed to a streaming for building development stuff. But I'm like, why am I, if I'm building apps for myself and they're my little projects, like why not stream them at the same time? Two birds with one stone, I guess. Okay, so use save shake. I suppose that's yes. Okay, there we go. We got our fridge. Use saved shake. I don't know about how that sounds. I'm not sure about how that sounds. Use saved shake. Use saved shake. Is there anything else that might be a better way to phrase that? Create new shake, use save shake. That makes the most sense. Cursor seems to be going on a roller coaster, by the way. This was a difficult thing for it. It's adding duplicate use states in here. Yeah, create new shake use. How does that sound? Does it sound? And is that clearly that's a fridge? It's a fridge icon. It's like if I searched up frid, and the only Google Material icon that came up was kitchen. So we hit create new shake, we're into today's mix. We can add our ingredients as needed. If we go and use saved shake, we're pulling up the save. I don't like how that whole thing slides up. Like you see how the actual background, the overlay for shake collection slides up as well? And I'm gonna replace shake collection with my saved shakes, just because that sounds cleaner. So we'll say shake, what, well, if I can type, shake collection. So, oh, right, I always forget that. Keep all. Otherwise I won't be able to edit it, or if I do, I'll be editing it one at a time. I'll say my saved shakes. Or I could just say my shakes. Yeah, just keep it simple, my shakes. Unnamed shakes, and then if I click on that, it loads it into the builder. Today's mix, we got our protein, all that, vanilla whey, good stuff. How many calories, high protein, vitamin rich. And then if I want to save to collection, I can do that. Add ingredient. And now let's say let's go off. There's tons of stuff in here. I'm like peach, apples, watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes, dates. I put in for dates. It put in a calendar. That's funny. Lime, lemon. Yeah, let's make a veggie shake. So we'll go back to here. We'll say create new shake. Oh, okay. So if we go back to home and hit create new shake, the builder doesn't clear. The builder isn't clear. So if I do want to make another shake, I either have to log this one or X these all out. Okay. I will say that to the builder. I'll say whenever I hit create new shake, always ensure the builder starts empty because we want that. And use save shake is going to do that. Load into the builder. Add ingredient. But if I did add something like spinach, for example, and I was like, yeah, we'll add some spinach to it. Is it possible to exceed the container? No, it doesn't. It just, it's like a sludge shake. Oh, it's so like, look at that color. Because you got the spinach, you've got the banana, you've got the blueberries in there. Yeah, we get rid of the spinach, that should make the color come back. Get rid of the banana, that'll probably make it, yeah, a lot more purple. Good. Ooh. You know, I'll do this part first, and then I kind of want to see if we can do like a little wave effect, you know, like in the protein shake, just so it's like a little animated. Also, in the protein shake container itself, can we make the shake have a wave animation at the top? Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that and see what it does. Now I'm just getting greedy. Now I'm getting greedy. It's nice to know that I've had a productive session, and I know that because when I fixed all the issues that were actually problems, and now I'm getting into like the nice to have, so I'm like, ooh, this would be nice. This would be nice to just have a little wave on top, you know? Doesn't add anything to the functionality other than I like how it looks. And it's the reason it went back up is because it was reloading the loaded. Every time this gets saved here, it reloads that. Let's do a little wave animation. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Is it gonna work? I'd be really happy if it worked. That would be sick. If we got it to actually animate properly, that'd be nice. Oh. Is it gonna work? I'd be great. Okay, I was just double checking to make sure my sound was still working. Create a smooth, continuous wave. That's all we want. A smooth. I know the other part was extremely easy, but can we get a actual wave vibe coded here? There's one error. Replacing the old wave code. It's tried 3 times now to try and get a wave implemented here, so I don't think it's going to be able to do it. I'm holding out hope, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see what we're going to have happen here. Oh. You know what? At what point does this not get to be called janky? Okay. Oh, clear builder on create new shake and wave animation for shake liquid that loops continuously. First layer moves up and down and left and right with scaling and opacity changes. Second layer moves in the opposite direction for depth. It only runs when there are ingredients in the shake. Okay, let's see. So create new shake. Okay, so we're going to add some vanilla whey protein. Oh, look at that. It's very, very slight. It's very, very slight. But that looks so much better than... is it running? I think it's an animation there. I can't tell, to be honest. It works a little bit. Hold on, let me look at the builder's. Oh, let's go back to our code here. Agents. Okay, so this is the animated view. Input range, interpolate out. How? Let me see. How exactly did it do this? Okay, animated wave. Ooh. We're gonna get greedy here again. Okay. Oh, have we gone through all the music? We've gone through all the music. Okay, good to know. I've got 86 minutes worth of music on there. Okay, we're going to adjust the animation parameters. Just want to make it a little bit faster. Just a little bit more pronounced with the nice wave. No, I see it, but it's not working as intended. Oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. The wave. Yeah. Add more protein for better muscle recovery. We're going to get a wave effect here. I am determined to get a wave effect. Just use a simple sine wave pattern, right? Just make it do a loop. Just a nice little line up and down like this. That's all we need. Oh. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I like it. Yeah, because it's just bobbing up and down. Okay, I like that more. So straw. Strawberries, 1 cup. Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Oh, that needs to change. when an ingredient gets added to the shake, clear the input. Save to collection. I can just rename that drink it and log shake. Drink it and log shake. I'm pretty sure on the UI, yeah, I had an actual icon, so I'm just gonna replace that shake emoji with. Okay, I'll just put it all in the prompt, whatever. Replace the drink emoji in drink it and log shake with @drink filled black.png. I'll just make the text in that button bolded. At this point, I'm just being nitpicky. I think in the attributes, it'd be good to see what we need still. Like low fat and calories. And we are building a shake. So it feels like, so it actually feels like one of those games. You know those bartending flash games from back in the day, where you would add all the individual ingredients and he'd shake it up and then he'd take a sip from it. And, you know, depending on how great your shake was, or not your shake, your cocktail, it would give you like a certain number of points. That's what I'm kind of trying to. That's like what I'm kind of trying to do here. I'm just ultimately trying to make it so that this is my own version of that. This is my own little game of crafting the perfect protein shake every day. Like if I don't know anything about what makes a good veggie protein shake, for example, well, if I'm like, I've got spinach, I've got arugula, I've got I know what I have. What can I add it in the order, or what order can I add it in, and what can I include, what don't I have to include, all that stuff to make it actually work. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just, it should be gamified. Well, as far as build episode 1 is going right now for the live stuff, this is great. This is a great way to splice up the content because, you know, I'm only really going to be putting out a video every 2 weeks because it's going to be a week of me building and a week of me testing. And then any uploads in between there are just going to be me reacting or talking about tech that specifically is claiming to make your life better and then seeing if that's true or not. But enough rambling. Okay, so needs vitamin D, needs vitamin B12, needs okay, the vitamins are going off the page. So we're going to say keep, and we'll just go to our editor here, and we'll go to needs vitamin D. If I can spell, okay, vitamin. Okay, builder screen, builder screen, builder screen, builder screen. Missing, needs. Yep, but I don't really care about the functionality of it. I want to see it displayed. Okay, so I'll just go to the add ingredient down here, and then we'll see these. Ingredients list, and then above that is needs, nutrient name. And the map, yes. Should be nutrition tags. And it should not be row, it should be column. Actually, it should probably be grid. Yeah, grid column with 2 per, right? Oh. No, okay. Blah! Display, grid, What am I doing? My brain's cooked. Grid column. Display, grid. What is my brain doing? Oh, this is what happens when you code for 14 hours a day. Display, flex. I am cooked, chat. I am so cooked at the end of the day. No. Yeah, it is display grid. Okay, so no, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not freaking out. No, I'm like, no, I've been developing long enough. I'm pretty sure it's display grid. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, fine. You want to tell me I can't do that? Fix it, please. Okay. I was actually questioning everything I knew about developing there for a second. I'm just gonna be like, okay. What's our microphone battery at? About halfway. Okay, we got time. Yeah, needs vitamin D, needs iron. And so then we've got the wrap, and so yeah, we'll keep that. And so then nutrition takes now. I can be like, align content. No, we want it all centered. Yes, centered. And then align items, centered. Align self, centered. Text align, centered. We want everything centered. Tag align item centered. We probably need to do text align center for this one as well, I'm guessing. It's the text inside that I want to be centered, not the actual placement of them. There we go. That's what I wanted. Still don't like it though. The width should be only its own width. Okay, yeah, I think it's, if we fix that, then I will be happier. This will at least be good enough for me to do an actual protein shake in tomorrow. Yeah, there we go. Needs vitamin D, needs B12, needs iron. Okay, beautiful. Yep, that's all we needed. And then, where should I put that? Because okay, so let's say I'm on my home page. Got my shakes for today, the last 7 days. We're gonna create a new shake. Today's mix, okay. Add ingredient, vanilla whey protein. Add 1 scoop, okay. Look at that, oh, look at that wave. Got a little drop shadow on there, but yeah. Low sugar, low fat, needs iron. So then we'll do banana. 2 medium bananas. Add the blueberry. Okay, when they click on the show what can be added. Okay, so I'm going to throw up for a little bit of a loop here. I'm going to say, when they click on the nutrition tag, show what can be added to the shake based on what currently would work well with the shake and would fulfill that requirement. Okay, good. And then I want to move this all back to the left because it's kind of just annoying me in the way that it's all sitting here all centered right now like that. Like, I do not like that at all. So I'm curious how it's going to try and tackle the arbitrary suggestions. Okay, there's the algorithm right there. So it's based on protein that's been added and how many fruits and veggies have been added. Okay. I like it a lot. So it's going to have an ingredient score, handle suggested entries, ingredient suggestions. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. But it all comes back down to drink it and log shake. I feel like we should just remove this track button. And I also kind of want this all to be on one page, you know? Okay, there we go. Okay, so needs vitamin D. Whole milk. Milk needs iron. Add some cashews or sesame seeds or hemp seeds. Personally, I add hemp seeds to mine, so that actually works out well. It says needs more. Okay, we'll add some cashews as well. Needs zinc. Pumpkin seeds or maple syrup. Pumpkin seeds. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy shake. Okay, I'm just gonna add my usual stuff. We'll see what we get. We'll see what suggestions we get. Say strawberries. Half a serving. Greek yogurt. Do the hemp seeds as well. High protein. Okay, excellent. High protein. And I am missing something here. Something important. Oh, water and a banana. So that's my protein shake. Vitamin rich, high protein, needs iron. Quarter cup. Cashews. Tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. And some whole milk. It's gonna be one crazy protein shake. And for ingredients, add some creatine to that. Wow, sunflower seeds. Yeah, that's one heck of a protein shake. So then if I want to save the collection, I'll say Josh's super protein shake. Save the collection. And then I'll change the wording just from collection to my shakes, because I want it to be called my shakes. So to collection. We're in the editor. Go away AI. Save to my. Whoa! Why are we overwriting everything? Don't like that at all. What is the hotkey again? Overwrite hotkey. There's always, it's a hotkey. Oh, press insert. Right. I'm just a rookie. I'm a rookie, man. I'm a rookie. Don't even know what's going on. Save to my shakes. Save to my shakes. Oh. Interesting, I was only able to see one shake there. Okay. I'm getting a little bit tired, chat. I am getting a little bit tired. I've been cooking on this for just about 2 hours now. Save to my shakes. We'll say strawberry banana, for example. Save to my shakes. Okay. We go back home and we go create new shake. And this one we'll just do just like a blueberry one. Okay, I like this. I like this. And we'll say save to my shakes again, and we'll say blueberry. Oh, that's what I wanted to fix as well. Oh. Oh. Why isn't it saving to my shakes, man? Yeah, when my shakes don't have the dark background slide up with it. Okay, there we go. I think that might be where, yeah, no. Where I'm just getting a little bit tired. This is a fun build. fun build getting it up. I mean, got a proper dashboard. There we go. Okay, so now the shakes are appearing. So it was probably just because I changed the wording on it. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So use save shake. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And there's even a little bounce animation. I like that. That appears immediately. It just goes a little bounce. Strawberry banana. Blueberry. So if I go load, strawberry banana has been loaded into the builder. And look at that. And then if I'm like drink it and log shake. Boom. Look at that shake logged. And now I can see what shakes have been logged. If I click on it, I can see all my ingredients. I can see all my vitamins, my minerals, how many calories, how much protein, carbs, and fat, and I can load it into the builder, and mwah, chef's kiss. Very, very nice. Ooh. There is one more thing I could do today. I might do it just while I'm here on the history screen. Yeah, good. I like that. I like that a lot. Or actually, wait. Hold on. No. We don't want that because what happened? Because I'm pretty sure in my UI I made them green. So we might have to make them green for visual consistency's sake. Yep, we made them green. Made them green. And if I made them green, we gotta make them green. So we'll say drink, local drink, and we'll make them filled, and we'll make them green. Say drink, filled, green. And I actually, instead of doing the ones that were missed, we're just going to focus on the ones that were actually achieved. So we'll go to our editor here, drop this into assets, we'll go to our agents, and we'll say green for the drink filled green for days that a protein shake was logged. Okay. And I might have to adjust the UI because in my calendar view, which I think you can see on the side here, we can clearly see that it's below the actual icon itself. Or the, oh, I'm just noticing on the stream I loaded the two completely, I've got duplicates of the history icon, but that shouldn't be the case. No, this should be that. Oh. Because it's the same asset. That's funny. I overwrote it. Huh. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll leave that for now. Okay. Yeah, we don't want them to overlap because look at that. We have one on Saturday there, and but it's overlapping the number. So yeah, look at that. space them out, and okay. I think that's the last thing we're gonna do. Yeah, two logs found. I'll probably change that to 2 shakes found. Good, nice and even. Josh as usual. Excellent. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and I'll say when highlighting. Now I'm just picking and choosing as I want. When highlighting a specific date. There is a okay. Okay. So now we got that, so I can actually see that properly. So if I highlight it and it's still green, great. And then add a past log. It's a date picker, so we're gonna say, oh, I accidentally forgot one for Friday, January the 9th. And so now we're logging the past mix. In the builder, we need to be able to clear. Need button in the builder. Or actually, yeah, when logging a past shake in the builder, I need to be able to load from my collection or clear the builder. That makes the most sense. Yeah, because obviously if I have this in here, which I just created, it's not going to make much sense because I need to be able to select something else. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's good. We'll let that go for a second there. Okay, that should bring us up to speed, so let's see where it decided to put it. That's a lot of calories consumed in one day from just shakes alone. Okay, so we go to history. We go add past log and we'll say, oh, Friday. Say load for my shakes. Ooh, that's a faux pas. Say saved shakes are not appearing when loading from up. When adding a protein shake to a past state. A protein shake to a past. So obviously the data isn't getting passed properly there. And it needs to be, as expected. I'll clean up that UI as well, just because load from my shakes, change date, clear builder, change date is all like, yeah. This screen I'm going to touch up on a little bit. History is pretty good, honestly. You don't really need much more than that. Obviously the iconography we're going to have to change a bunch because this is all just the standard emoji. And we don't want the standard emoji, and all these at the bottom. This page just doesn't even work at all, basically. And this page we'll have to add on. But we're just testing out this main functionality. Everything today that I had a criticism with for my own app, I have fixed. And so we'll try out the new version. So we'll say add a pass log. Oh, okay. Okay, doesn't even ask me for a date now. Okay, do I have to select the day and then? Okay. Okay. Date picker doesn't even. Okay, I haven't done keep all in a while. But we need those shakes to load properly, otherwise it's just not even working. Not even worth it. Okay, so we'll go here. Now maybe I'll reload the app real quick. Because maybe that's a big problem, is there's a bunch of leftover cache data. Okay, so use save shake. We have 2 shakes in there. So we go to history, we go add pass log, choose Friday. We say load for my shakes. Strawberry banana, load into the builder, load it for January 9th, and we're going to say drink it and log shake. Did it work? They're all showing different dates for the shakes consumed. I can see Friday shows up now, but there's nothing in the history. really should go to bed. Or not go to bed, but I really should shut down the stream. But I'm not going to yet. I'm not going to because there's still stuff to be done. Still work to be done. Oh, I need to actually check what my microphone battery is still good. We got time. We got time galore. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So now Friday and 3 shakes consumed. Don't know why that says 3 shakes consumed. Friday, 1 was consumed. Saturday, 1 was consumed. And Monday, 4 were consumed. Oh, 3 shakes consumed. That should be days logged. That's why I'm gonna get confused. That's why the mismatch is happening, is because, okay, because that shouldn't be shakes consumed, because that's not tracking shakes consumed. That's tracking days logged. So shakes consumed. Should say that many days. Three. Three days of shakes this month. Yeah. And there we go. Boom on that. Okay, look at that. And then if I want to be like, oh, add a past log. Oh, Thursday. What did I do Thursday? Oh, I actually drank a blueberry one. Blueberry loads up. And then we say drink it log shake. Okay. And then it appears immediately. That is what I am talking about. Okay. Wow. That actually 4 days of shakes this month. And I can see, I can click on what those dates are and see exactly what those shakes are. Nutrition, the vitamins, the minerals, all of that on here. Home. Today 4. Okay. That's exactly where I wanted to get to. This page I'll deal with later. This page I'll deal with later. But this is going to be good enough for me to actually do my next protein shake track tomorrow, because I'm going to be tracking it every day this week. And hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have all the content ready to actually finish off that video that I'm working on, because the video is about halfway done. The video is about halfway done. And fun fact, actually, before, well, I should say before, on Sunday, because that's when I was editing it, I originally was going to end the video on, I don't know, like a cliffhanger, like a, oh, stay tuned for part 2 or whatever it was going to be. Because the protein shake, I hadn't actually tested it in the field. I hadn't actually used it myself. And I edited a full, you know, cliffhanger ending with subscribe for part 2, da-da-da-da. And it was just narratively unsatisfying and was kind of a sucky way to end the video. And so I had a conversation with myself, and I was like, do I really want to, do I care about hitting some arbitrary mark of, oh, a video has to get out this week. If a video doesn't get out this week, I failed my goal. Or would I be more comfortable taking an extra week, working on the video more, filming more content, actually testing it in the field, so that it can have that narratively satisfying ending? And obviously you can tell just by the way that I'm talking about it, that was the option that stood out to me a lot more. So I ended up deleting the whole ending that I had spent a couple hours editing, and I was like, okay, we're just gonna not post a video this week, and we're gonna go and actually film it and test it and put it out in the field. And honestly, from a development perspective, in the building phase, not only was, you know, it great because I was actually able to test it out and see what I liked and see what I didn't like, But then we can come here and do a live stream and build exactly what I wanted this morning. And now when I go tomorrow to go use the app and I want to use a saved shake, I can just go, yep, saved shake, and load mine. Actually, let's go, and I wonder if I can delete shakes from my history. No, I'll save that for another day. But you know, that functionality that I've now built is going to be there. And in addition to that, we've actually got a narratively satisfying way to end the video. It's not just, oh, I had a goal, and then subscribe for part 2 where I'll actually test the goal. It's like, no, I had a goal, I had the idea, we designed it, we built the prototype, I tested it for a week, I loved it, great. Now we're going to push it onto the App Store, try it out for yourself if you want it. That's a narratively satisfying way to end the, excuse me. That's a narratively satisfying way to end the video. Because it's not just about making a video for the sake of making a video. It's about making things that actually are useful. I wanted to have a protein shake every single day. I built an app so I can track a protein shake every single day. I won't have to pay for this. Neither will most people because it'll be a free app. If there's some functionality or feature where it gets to be paid later down the line, fine. But just building for the sake of it not existing in the way that I want it to, and I want it to exist. So that's what this is. That's the whole purpose of building this. And honestly, even just for where it's at right now, I'm very happy with the progress that's just been made in just a couple days' time. Obviously, I don't have the ability to work on this full time. I work, and that takes priority because I like what I do there. This is very much passion project territory in terms of when I can build this. But, you know, it's about taking those time, especially for somebody like myself who does software engineering full time, taking the time to work on those fun little side projects where, you know, I'm not getting paid. I'm building it just because I want it to exist. I want it for fun. And, you know, if other people can find that useful as well, great. I've made something that's bettered the world in some way. Start small. Do the reps, and then things will pay off. But yeah, I think we're going to do this, or sorry, I say we're in the me, myself, and I collective context. I think I'm going to do this twice a week. So expect to see more videos every 2 weeks, and expect to see live videos twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, because that is when I have a free chunk of time that I can actually put aside into working on projects like this. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see more builds where I try and make my life better, and hopefully yours too, in some way, be sure to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Josh Mountain. I'll see you in the next one. It's been so long since I've ended a stream. How do I even do it?